Hey there, this is the Crypto Code Learn Crypto series. My name is Joel Peterson. These are the videos where I teach you the basics about crypto and answer your questions, and where you get to learn from a trusted source. Today, I'm going to answer the question that I get asked all the time. Joel, is crypto a scam? Have you ever thought of that yourself or heard other people say that, or maybe you've seen it on the news? You know, most people don't know anything about crypto or cryptocurrency. They just see news reports, they hear things on the news, they see things on Twitter, they just see, they hear it from friends that crypto is a scam. And that's it, and there's a good reason why some people think that, and we'll talk about that in a second. So to answer your question, no, crypto's not a scam, but let's talk about it. And let's first talk about money, and then I'm going to talk about why people think crypto is a scam. So first of all, I want to talk to you about money and tell you that money is actually the biggest scam we've ever had in our history. Now, would you be surprised to know that we actually don't have money? Those dollar bills that you have in your pocket, in your wallet, that is not money. We stopped having money in about 1971. Before 1971, money, dollars, was backed by gold reserves, which basically means that you could take, for every dollar in your pocket, there was an equal amount of gold of that same value in the bank. And that system worked for quite a long time. And then what started to happen is the United States got into massive, massive debt. We started getting into all kinds of debt. And other countries, they stored their gold here in the U.S. And we gave them money. We gave them dollars for that. Well, when other countries started to realize that we were in a lot of debt and that we probably weren't going to be able to pay it back, they started saying, guess what? We want our gold. Here's the money, here's the dollars. We'd like to start getting some of our gold back. Well, in 1971, Richard Nixon decided, nope, we're ending the gold standard. In the matter of a stroke of a pen, emergency order, we are no longer going to be, dollars are no longer going to be backed by gold. Instead, we moved to pretty much what's called a fiat system, where now our dollars are backed by nothing. It's backed by confidence. It's backed just because the government says it's worth so much. And this is the problem that we have. And it's not to say that they did this on purpose to try to do some mischievous way, or to try to trick us, or try to be evil. It's just kind of the way that history works, how it's gone with the history of money. So now we have this money system where they can print, the government can print money anytime they want. Hey, there's a pandemic. Let's print some money. Let's keep everybody home. Let's send them stimulus checks. Hey, there's a program. We need to fund that program. Let's print a bunch of money. And so what happens is our government prints more money. We don't have money, right? They print more dollars, they print more fiat. And when they do that, our currency debases. It gets less and less and less. So all those stimulus checks, all the money printing that happened over the last couple of years, guess what? If you haven't noticed, you're feeling the effects of it right now. It's called inflation. Massive amount of money supply has caused your money to be less. Your government, it's a huge scam. Every time they print money, your money in your bank account is getting less and less and less. They're pretty much stealing from you. Okay, so it is what we have, right? I'm not saying they're doing it to be evil or mischievous. Our government has got us in this hamster wheel, and they're trying to work it best they can. But eventually, the dollars that we have in our pocket, eventually, someday, it'll go to zero. Maybe not in our lifetime, but maybe 100 years down the road, who knows? But eventually, it's a big, big problem. Okay, so money's a scam. You know, it is what we have. Is there something better? And enter crypto. So when crypto first came on the space, people got tired of the manipulation, the government printing, the bailouts of the banks, and some mysterious person or organization named Satoshi Nakamoto came up with the Bitcoin white paper, came up with the idea of a pure money backed by proof of work by digital, basically by a huge network of computers. So you can watch my other video about what cryptocurrency is, so I'm not going to repeat all that. So that's where crypto got its origins, that it was this incorruptible computer program that would keep track of things, that you could not print any extra money, that you couldn't print any extra Bitcoin, and it started to grow and started to grow, and then people decided this has value. This network of computers has value because money Bitcoin can't be, there'll never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. All these computers running together, that whole network has value. Just like Amazon runs all their computers and it has value because of the computer network, Bitcoin is the same thing. It has value because it's this massive computer network and people have decided this is worth it. It's worth it to me to put my dollars into Bitcoin because this is not, Bitcoin is not corruptible. I'll do another video in the future that goes specifically over that. So when Bitcoin came out, it was new. And anytime you have any kind of new technology, it's new. It's kind of like back in the old days when we used to do things with Morse code, and then all of a sudden the telephone came out. Do you think people were like, the Morse code operators were like, oh my gosh, this is going to put us out of business. This new technology is a scam. Do you think they were hesitant to move to a new technology? Yeah, there was definitely some people that were hesitant to move to these kind of new technologies. So the reason why people think crypto is a scam is it's new. It's a new technology. It's got this mysterious backing with Satoshi Nakamoto. And then fast forward to there are now thousands and thousands of different cryptos out there. Bitcoin was the first, and now there's thousands and thousands of these what are called altcoins. And so, yes, some of those altcoins are absolute scams. And so you probably have seen things where these people lost their money, or the FTX exchange went down and took billions of dollars, or Mt. Gox and people lost their Bitcoin. And so the interesting thing is that all the scams, all the problems with crypto have been on part because of humans, because of the centralization of what they've tried to do with it. Bitcoin in itself is really a pure form of money. You can't corrupt that. But because some areas of crypto have been pretty scammy, anyone can create a crypto and start a project, and then people can invest money, and then they take the money, or the project just goes down in price, or people say like it's not backed by anything. What's Dogecoin backed by? That's another crypto. Or what's this backed by? It's not backed by anything. It doesn't do anything. And that's why people think crypto is a scam. It's not backed by anything. Well, I always say, they say, oh, well, crypto is a scam. It's not backed by anything. So, well, what's money backed by? Money is backed by just simply confidence that it actually has value in it. So crypto's not a scam, and the problem is people lump the word crypto with everything. There's not just one thing called crypto. All right, so there's Bitcoin and there's all these different tokens and coins out there. And so the problem is you can't just lump everything all in one. But what we can do is we can kind of go back to the basics and we can talk about blockchain. Blockchain technology is really the foundation of what Bitcoin was built on. And that what a lot of these other blockchains that have started since then, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, some of these other blockchains, they are working to have a purpose that actually does something, that accomplishes something that will actually have value. And so what you have to look at is the underlying technology. And so when you think of crypto, think of blockchain technology. And the ones that are not scams are the ones that are actually doing something that are growing, and that it's like you can kind of spot a scam when you hear about it, right? So the speculators, the ones that just jump on Shiba Inu and some of these others, they're very speculative. And yes, people make money on those, but most people lose money on those. Okay, so just think about the blockchain technology. It's new technology. Why do people think it's a scam? Well, it's new. It's foreign to them. They don't know about it yet. They haven't experienced about it yet. But as soon as they start experiencing different things in blockchain, as soon as they find out that they can take their phone and pay someone in an instant, that they don't have to get approval from PayPal to get an account, or they don't have to get approval from Venmo to get an account, that they can't get a charge back. You ever someone paid you for something with Venmo and all of a sudden you got a charge back because Venmo took the money back? Or maybe you're in the Philippines and your family's in the Philippines and you're out working and you want to send money to your family and you pay these massive amounts of remittance fees. That's MoneyGram and those companies, they just kill that market. These families are sending money back and forth, and they just pay these enormous fees. You don't have that with Bitcoin. You don't have that, and so it really is changing the world. And imagine that a government, that we use a money that cannot be printed, that cannot be manipulated, that the Bitcoin you get goes up in value over time and doesn't inflate. In fact, it's deflationary. So the reason why people think it's a scam is because it's new. There's so many cryptos out there, and there definitely are scams in crypto. So that's why people just lump it all together. It's new tech. It's new. And anything that's new is worth looking into, but also being cautious about. And it's worth getting educated in. I highly recommend that you tap into all of our videos and subscribe. Get in here and just learn about crypto and cryptocurrency, because it is the future. The younger generations are already using decentralized blockchains. They're already getting plugged into this, and this really is the future. You're going to see blockchain technology and crypto technology used in all sorts of things. And just like when the internet came out, nobody hardly even knew how to do the internet. And then you learned how to do email. And then you learned how to get on Facebook. And then you learned how to get on, all these different services. And now it's just part of our daily lives. So that's why, like I said, yes, there are scammers out there. There's always going to be scammers. There's scammers in the traditional money system as well. The thing is, it's going to be part of our world. You just need to get educated and learn about it and embrace it and realize that there are some real big potentials in crypto and cryptocurrencies. So if you have additional questions, let me know in the questions, comment below. Feel free to join one of our free Facebook communities that we have. Also subscribe on YouTube or any of our other social media channels. If you like what you heard today, hit that like button, subscribe. You guys know the drill. This is Joel Peterson with the Crypto Code Learn Crypto series. As always, take massive action in your life in anything you do. We'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.